Leadership Masterclass is a highly effective tool for leadership development and behavioral change. I want to introduce you to another highly effective tool for leadership development and your own behavior change, which is one of the most difficult things to do. So this tool just takes a few minutes a day. It costs absolutely nothing and it will help you get better at almost anything you want to get better at. Sounds too good to be true? I don't blame you. If I heard it, I would say the same thing. So let me give you some evidence to back up the claim of this tool. It comes from Dr. Atul Gawande, American surgeon, best-selling author, and a public health researcher who has helped improve the quality of public health. He observed that a large number of patients died in United States hospitals during surgery due to preventable medical infections. So the main cause of preventable infections is simply human errors. If the doctors meticulously followed pre-surgical procedures, these errors can be prevented. But the doctors weren't doing it consistently. Now, I'm not saying that the doctors were being careless or incompetent. Emergency rooms, operation theaters, trauma care, all those patient care areas is extremely complex and fast. So even then, the rate of error is just 1%. They are doing things 99% of the time right. But the 1% error rate led to a large number of preventable deaths. How large a number? A number that is larger than US troops that have died in Iraq and Afghanistan wars, and that many patients die every year in US hospitals because of preventable medical causes. So what's the solution? Well, it is a simple checklist of things to do before surgery. Doctors had to check each item on the checklist before performing any surgical procedure at all. So how did they enforce it? The hospitals empowered the nurses to stop the doctors from entering the operation theater even if a single item on the checklist wasn't completed. So because the nurses were empowered, it stopped the doctors from entering if they didn't follow the checklist. With this one simple tool, Dr. Gawande helped doctors save more lives lost to preventable medical infections than several other advances that happened in medicine over the years. A simple checklist. What is that tool? I just said it. A simple checklist for surgeons to follow before surgery. So the nurses, because they were empowered to hold the doctors accountable and check every single item on the checklist before allowing them to enter the operation theater or perform any surgery. Now, that is the power of a simple checklist. So why am I saying this? Because Leadership Masterclass utilizes the power of simple checklist for your leadership development. Leaders work in a complex environment. They are busy, they are distracted, and they are often multitasking. So in such an environment, it is easy to forget the basic, lose track. Our online platform puts the priority of leadership development front and center with the power of, you guessed it, a simple checklist. But I can go on and on and on about the value of the checklist and the value of following up through checklist, but I would rather let you experience it yourself using Leadership Masterclass for the next few days. And I bet you will agree with me in believing the power of checklists for your leadership development.